Let's get this.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Oh my god. Yep. Total success.
Kiss it.
Oh no.
Kiss it. Kiss it.
Hello, everybody. We're here for the season finale. Will, I owe you an apology.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, you do?
my shirt's in the washing machine right now, so I will not be wearing it for this stream. Instead, I'm just undershirt.
It's a deep V in that shirt.
I like V's. Are you an undershirt man?
I always have a tucked in t-shirt under everything.
Yeah, same.
But I don't have very deep. I have a lot of chest hair, so the deep V just exposes too much.
That's probably good for the ladies, though. Maggie makes fun of me because I always wear an undershirt under everything, like undershirt under a t-shirt and everything.
Oh yeah.
She's
wait. You wear an undershirt? Wait.
Like if I'm wearing a t-shirt, white undershirt.
Really?
Yes. I like to think of it. I like to think of it as it's a little bit of protection in case against cold, but it's also as I'm sweating into the undershirt and not into the shirt that matters.
So when you just wear a t-shirt, you have two shirts on.
I have an undershirt like this, and then I have a t-shirt on top.
What material is the undershirt?
It's an undershirt, like it's thin cotton, so it'll soak up the sweat, it'll show the pit stains, it'll take the odor, but the shirt over the top is preserved. It's just not that insane.
That's insane to me. I've never heard of that.
Okay, all right. I thought you'd be on my side with that one. Let's go over to the briefing. This is the season finale. Let's kick it off.
Hey kids, Raphael here. We all know how cool I am, but you know who's not cool? Governor Ron Dickhead DeSantis. That lame brain has decided that rocket launches look too much like a flying boner, and it's banned them in the state of Florida. What an idiot. But that's okay. I've got a radical plan. You're gonna build a big-ass plane, fly to international waters, and launch a rocket from inside it. Hella cool. Surfs up and Godspeed.
Wow. Special mission briefing from the sewers underneath Kerbal Space Center. We've got quite a mission today. Will, do you understand our mission?
We have to, from what I understood, we have to make a penis of some sort?
No. We have to make a plane and then launch a rocket from inside that plane.
I heard
it's got to be over.
I tuned out.
It's got to be over international waters. We're not allowed to launch rockets from Florida anymore.
Gotcha.
Should we just dive right into it?
You know, they say that about everything, and I agree. Just dive into it.
Dive into it. Okay, I think... Should we get started with the plane? Let's get started with the plane. Let's make sure the plane flies. And then we're going to build a rocket inside.
Let's make a big container plane.
You're a big container plane.
Does it have to be within the plane, or can it be attached to the plane?
It has to be within the plane. Has to be. It's a surprise. We're not allowed to launch rockets. They can't know what's going on, so it has to be a surprise. Why are there no handles on this?
Dude, shut the
Sorry, I'm just trying
that
to...
again this week.
It's almost too small on my screen.
Oh my goodness.
Let's boogie.
Such a little
Okay.
baby.
You know what I hate? Can you actually look something up for me?
If you can turn off that thing that you're mousing over.
There's like this Discord overlay it's put on top of the game. Can you look up how to do it, you piece of shit? I'll fuck you so hard.
I typed all of that into Google. Oh. In the app's bottom left corner, click the gear icon and select game mode. No, that's the wrong thing.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Remember when I showed you the Xbox thing? Do you remember that?
What Xbox thing?
Where? I'm trying to remember the specifics. I wish I could show it on stream, but there's something in Windows where you're like Xbox game bar, and there's like a line that says like how to turn it off or something, and you click on it and it just opens Edge browser and goes to Bing and searches it for you.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Just like, what?
I was
Okay.
gonna make a joke about how I played through all of Pentiment without knowing there was like a overlay for all the information.
Wow. All right. Sorry, I think I want the fuel tank. I think I want. Boop 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 boop. How's your little weekend going, little baby boy? Daddy's first mommy, mommy's first daddy?
It's pretty good. I set up my Xbox today in hopes of capturing some. Oh, this is gonna key out hard. Star Wars Obi-Wan.
It does a little bit, yeah.
But this disc looks like it's been used as a coaster for about 60 years. So I went on eBay and for $8 I bought another copy to see if that's gonna work. But I also was setting up the Xbox emulator today, which was running pretty good. I was just getting basic stuff set up for that. But I have a bin with my consoles in it, and they're just all over the floor because I pulled them out. So that's kind of it. I did also see the Mario movie.
Oh, we're not talking about that yet. Save it for local chat.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know.
Listen to me.
I watched it.
Yeah, we always saw it this morning.
It was 92 minutes.
We can't talk
starred
about this.
Chris Pratt.
We can't talk about this.
I'm not talking about it. I'm merely giving details about the movie.
Did you say I'm not talking about this. I'm merely giving details about the movie.
No, knowledgeable details that if people want to know what we're going to talk about on local chat, like about how bad it was.
Knowledgeable
we
details.
Can talk about legible details. Unopinionated details.
Knowledgeable.
This movie was created in a laboratory. Those are details of how it was created.
Shut the fuck up. I will fuck you so hard. Oh, shout out to our 20 viewers out there. Thank you guys for watching. Tuning in for the finale.
What are you talking about?
Shout out to the viewers.
You guys just want to give a quick shout out to the viewers. So I'll let you know. All two of you.
You know what? This plane is not going to look pretty. I was trying real hard to make it look pretty. It's not going to look pretty. That's what it's going to look like, okay? Take all the oxidizer out of that. And then we're going to go
Someone call Ron DeSantis because we just made a penis, a dick.
A big old weenus. I ain't never seen a weenus so big.
I ain't ever seen. My uncle had big weenuses.
Oh, never have I ever done seen a weenus. Oh, okay, all right. We got two options here now that I'm thinking about it. We can do this, and then we'll have a back portion so it'll rise out of the middle of it. Or, I didn't realize we could do this. I think we do this.
Oh, I did find how to turn that thing off.
I think we do that.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
But we do it at the front.
Yeah.
So I'll rework it, but it's basically going to be like...
Bleh.
It's going to be like that.
Why don't you put it under the
Why don't you
cockpit?
shut your... Well, I'm gonna move the cockpit. I think I'm going to put the cockpit, like, on top or something. Oh, there's the drone core. Honestly, I'll just put the cockpit in the back. Shit. There we go. Okay, cockpit's in the back, and then I think we're gonna do a fuel tanke. Trying to. Did you get that joke, Will? Do you want me to explain it?
Fuel tanke?
Yeah.
You just said the word funny?
Yeah, I'm trying to pronounce it like bukake.
Is
fuel
that
tank.
a type of fuel tank?
It is. Surprised you know that.
Wow. I'm not a
Okay.
car guy, but I've done a couple bukakes in my life. Oh,
Okay,
I
all
wish.
right. So it looks like that.
Um,
And then I need an empty payload section in the middle. I guess I'll use the normal one, but I just won't open it. How about that?
That works.
So then when we go to launch, we just pitch up, open the door.
And the rocket launches out of it.
Yeah. Unless, okay, let's try this. Backup plan, I realize this is going to have a lot of aerodynamics on this ramp. It's probably going to screw with it. The backup plan is this is in the back, and we just do almost a complete roll to get it pointed in the correct direction. Yeah.
Just before we keep going, just a little cleanup here. Can we change the mission on the
Yeah.
overlay?
Go ahead, feel free.
How do I do that? And then I can turn off that overlay for you too, if you'd like.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Sorry, let me fix it real quick.
Yeah. It's a arrow. Perfect.
Okay,
Western
beautiful.
moving
How do I
on.
turn this off?
So go to relay and then
Sorry, I missed that. What was it?
just go to settings, scroll all the way down to game overlay and turn the game overlay off.
Oh, we did it. That was a good joke. I just want you to know that.
What joke was good?
Did you really not? Did you not notice?
No.
As soon as you started explaining, I just left the conversation.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I want to put this on an action group.
Can you make this window any bigger?
This one? Shut up. Okay, all right. We got that, but the problem is we don't really have any fuel. Maybe I'll just put fuel in the wings. Let's put some... I think we need some honking engines on here because it's going to be heavy, but also... Hi, potato.
Yeah, so I was waiting for you to finish so I could acknowledge little potato.
Sorry, I just got so into it. You know, quite frankly, I don't need that pessimism in my life. This is our this is our 6th episode, and we've been successful.
You're fed up?
4 out of 5 times. The last time, I think we only failed because we set it too high. While I'm building this, you want to go through what we've done so far?
Yes. What we've done so far, our very first one was the first one landing on the VAB? Let me go, let me pull
No,
up
that was the
YouTube
second one.
so I can see what they were. The VAB one I did really like, trying to land on that. And we were successful in landing, just not on top of the vehicle assembly building.
We landed like 2 kilometers from it, which counted.
Yes, we claim it counts. Oh, God. Land speed record was last week. That was pretty fun. We did not achieve that one. This is the fastest
But
vehicle. Landing on...
We said
Oh my
2,500, which is more than the actual record. What did we get up to, like 870 or something? We got pretty high.
Yeah, we got 8 something. Sorry, I'm checking here. Our first one was flying 500 Kerbals to the test island. That was super fun. Nailed that.
We actually did. That was crazy. We
Potato,
we came so close like 3 times where we would land in the water like 10 meters from the island. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was really annoying. Mashed potato with ketchup. Mashed potato with ketchup. Somehow that sounds gross, even though you have French fries with ketchup and like home fries.
I think it's because I don't see the butter and salt and mashed potatoes going with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the landing rocket at the Kerbal Space Center. Orbital Solar Farm, that was a fun one. Produced a bunch of solar. That launch, was that the launch that was spinning a bunch?
Yeah, we were having trouble with it spinning.
And then landing on the asteroid. The crowning achievement here at Subpixel Aerospace. We landed on that asteroid and prevented it from maybe almost hitting Kerbal. I still can't believe we did that. It was so much buildup, and the release when we landed there was dramatic, to say the least. It was incredible. And now we're gonna launch a rocket from an airplane. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited for it.
This is the cutest fucking plane I've ever seen. Oh, these fucking, every fucking time, these fucking wheels. You know what? I'm just gonna put them over here.
It is a fat plane. But, you know, we don't weight shame our planes. We shame weight our planes.
It's a shame. It's a shame about the weight, is what I'll say.
It's a shame about the weight, but we don't weight shame.
Don't weight shame. I don't think I want a large one up front. I definitely don't want it like that.
This is a thick boy. Which way is this plane supposed to fly in? The air, sky direction?
It has to go to international waters.
Yeah, international waters. Which,
you know, honestly, let's play the briefing real quick. I think it'll be a nice reminder. This is the mission briefing we got a few minutes ago.
Hey kids, Raphael here. We all know how cool I am, but you know who's not cool? Governor Ron Dickhead DeSantis. That lame brain has decided that rocket launches look too much like a flying boner, and it's banned them in the state of Florida. What an idiot. But that's okay, I've got a radical plan. You're gonna build a big-ass plane, fly to international waters, and launch a rocket from inside it. Hella cool. Surfs up and Godspeed.
All right, that's the mission briefing.
Godspeed.
I want to pull this forward.
Which turtle was that again? DiCaprio?
Raphael.
Raphael.
I only know that because he has a red headband, and he said his name. Okay, this is enough for a test flight. What are we calling this? Let's call this Pelican. Oh no, we haven't been giving him names. We've just given him Rocket Plane.
Rocket Plane! V1.
Save it. Let's launch it. It's a shame nobody's watching the stream.
Listen, I'll take 2 jokes about our lives being jokes and not those jokes not landing, but I will not take 3.
Oh. He's probably one of the writers in the D&D movie and came to give us shit.
Can you imagine that if somehow our comments made it back to?
I would love it. I'd hope they'd think about what they've done.
If we were popular enough, it would be fun to make you sit down for an interview with people whose stuff you hate and you don't know it. So God, it's just like I pull up the screen and it's just you and the guy who made Twilight Princess. And it just plays a video of you saying you hate it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, I think I'm only getting enough air for one of the engines.
Oh no.
Daddy's first, mommy.
It seems like such a problem.
What?
You would
Daddy's first, mommy?
No.
It's like, why do you have to say it's the first
for
one?
One engine? It's like problems in Kerbal are discovered after you finish building the thing, where problems in real life would be like calculated at the planning stage, you know?
I've been reading this book called Rocket Men. I think that's what it's called. And it's all about the Apollo 8 mission. Do you know anything about the Apollo 8 mission?
It's not all the guys who died in the capsule.
No, I think that's Apollo 1. I don't think I have any ailerons in this thing, but let's just see what happens. So Apollo 8 was basically It's flying. It's flying. It flew. I didn't put any like fucking control surfaces on this thing. Also, I'm gonna.
This is the ugliest thing I've
You
ever
shut
seen
up.
in my entire life. I don't even think Ron DeSantis would let this take off. It already looks too much like a penis.
I guess I need a little canard. It's too big. I'm just gonna search tail. Anyways, Apollo 8 is the one where the original plan for Apollo 8 was just to orbit the Earth with men in the Saturn V. And this was in 1968.
That sounds so great.
Well, they hadn't been to the moon yet at all. And all of a sudden they found out that the Soviets were planning to have men orbit the moon in December, like 4 months away. So NASA just got together and was like, what if we do it before they do? And we have 4 months to turn this mission just to orbit the Earth into like a 10-day orbit the moon mission. And it's all about basically the I don't want to say the conjecture, but the way the author frames it is like a lot of people care about Apollo 11, which is landing on the moon. But he's like, this was the crazier mission because they basically had to like throw out their plans and rework everything in 4 months just to beat the Soviets.
I think that I think the show lost it, but that was the great thing about at least season 1 of For All Mankind was the like space race part of it where they're actually racing to get somewhere first.
Yeah. Season 1 and 2 had
good
that
framework.
really well. Yeah. Season 3, I think
like,
I think it just kind of lost it a bit. It was still good, but it was got kind of unbelievable in season 3, honestly.
Yeah. It felt like it felt like season 3 was done by the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, it was. Like the whole North
weird.
Korean thing was just like, it's the wheels. I think it's the wheels. See that they're fucking hate the wheels in this game.
Das Wheels. Genuinely now sort of a cool looking plane.
It's always been cool. You've just been a little shithead.
It's not mirrored, by the way. Now it is. Why do we always go with these wheels?
Because they're tall.
Is tall wheels make plane better?
Well, they so when you tip back, when you pitch up, you're not going to scrape the ground. Idiot. Fucking.
Then why not?
What? Eat your body. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Oh, I think you may be right. Eat your body. Yeah, yeah. Eat your body. It's Arnie Hammer's favorite song.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know the story of Arnie Hammer? I still don't know whether it's true or not. So Arnie Hammer, he played the Winklevoss twins in Social Network, and he was in the Lone Ranger movie. He was a big celebrity, and then he got kind of Me Too'd, but the way he got Me Too'd was that he got accused of being a cannibal by his ex-girlfriends, and then he just disappeared because of it. Oh. Genuinely, I think we have just like too much power. So, which is fine. I think we go to the engine. I'm gonna change my launch site real quick.
It wasn't unlimited power.
Oh, it was. Okay, so if I put a...
Well, remember, there's going to be more weight inside.
That's what she said. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is it's got too much thrust, so I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it.
Cool.
Not.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Not gonna do it. Wait, why are you there? Jeez. I think I have to open these just to deal with them.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. And now I'm gonna put...
So, you can build... Don't you build the rocket somewhere else and then bring it in here?
I could. I think you're right. I think I'll do that. I was going to try and build it on here, but I think you're right. So I'm going to do
and just route it to the engine, I think.
You route it to the engine. What are you rooting for, little boy? Okay. Okay, but I need a little. Is that the size that I was using? Or was it that? Shit.
Well, you don't need to start with that.
I don't know what size I should be using.
Yeah, but who cares? Just build it, you know?
Build it too big, too narrow?
Yeah.
That's my point, you piece of shit. Okay, all right.
Build it beautiful. Write down the name of the one you're using.
25. TS25.
TS25. Do you need me to write that down for you?
Yeah. TS25. Okay. All right. So then I'll...
No, it was the TS50.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Fuck you.
What is this reprogrammable entry module?
Well, if you wanted to say re-enter.
That's
have to.
overrated. All right.
It's like getting a new condom.
Language.
Sorry. Is that a bad word?
No.
No, sorry. Not. I meant on Twitch. I was suddenly worried it was some banned word.
Well, you know what? I guess I could. Yeah, I can build it from there, which is kind of nice, honestly. I'll build it from the bottom up. All right. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so that is there. That's liquid fuel and oxidizer.
Oxidize nuts.
Never have I ever done oxidize nuts.
Oh man, Karen and I made some stellar nachos for lunch today. With,
I watched the Binging with Babish episode on nachos recently.
I watched the Binging with Babish Epicurious on nachos recently, which is why we got nachos today.
They must have been different episodes then.
Yeah.
How do you know? Look, let's just dive into it. How do you feel about the Bon Appetit scandal?
The one from a long time ago?
Yeah. That was like what? Like mid 2020, like right when they were like blowing up.
Yeah. The only scandal I know about, unless there's more to it, is just they weren't promoting any of the people who weren't like white.
Yeah, that was the, I don't want to say accusation, but so it was that they weren't paying them well. And then also the head was like a photo surfaced of him in some questionable costume. He was like dressed up as like a Puerto Rican at some party. And then Sola like did a like expose with like New York Times or something, and it just blew it up. So a bunch of people left. They were like, we can't be here anymore. I think part of it is hires, diversity hires, etc. That is a very complicated situation. As somebody who does hiring, I don't care about diversity. I know that sounds terrible, but it's literally like, look, do I think you're capable of doing the job? And yes, that is going to lead to some situations where you don't have equality on your staff. But what pissed me off was them talking about how like Claire and Brad, etc. Like only some of them were paid proportional to their appearances, while other people were making like $65,000, but were in every fucking episode. And I'm sitting there going like, that YouTube channel is making fucking bank, and you're not paying your talent. Like that's what pissed me off.
That's the root of the whole issue. Is like, if everyone was happy there and was being paid correctly and all that sort of stuff, and that photo surfaced, he would have people on his side being like, oh, that's I made a mistake. I shouldn't have ever done that. And people are backing him up on that because he's probably not that person anymore, or you made a decision when you're younger. But because you made that decision and you're also doing all this other shit to people that happen to aren't white or people of color and diversity people. It's like, whoa, like you're just stacking onto that, which is wild to me. Yeah, that whole thing, forgot about it. It's
it just felt like that channel blew up at the beginning of the pandemic, sourdough craze, et cetera, and then it just imploded.
Like, treat your people right and you'll be okay, pretty much.
All right, so I got a reaction unit, I've got control, I've got electrics, I've got this up here. Oh, I didn't add an RCS. I wanted to add some RCS because this thing's probably going to be unstable AF. Well, how much RCS do I need? Honestly, probably a lot. This thing's probably going to be real
speaking of
honky-tonky.
like clearly forced diversity, like to the point where I was like really weirded out, is they did the documentary of Image and Form, which is the ILM documentary series. The final episode, they're in the middle of like talking about Jurassic Park and like stuff, and they cut in with a guy's separate interview block with this guy who directed some Underground Railroad movie about Harriet Tubman. Yeah. And how it was, again, I'm not complaining about that part. It was super interesting what he was talking about. They like shot the whole movie on green screen and then like built these worlds around it, and it was really neat. But it literally cut to that thing. It happened to be about Underground Railroad, and then it just cuts from him back, and he's inserted once more in another section, but he has clearly nothing to do with ILM. It was not a famous movie. The movie came out in 2021, so it was like some executive was like, hey, we have this movie coming out about the Underground Railroad.
We gotta get
ILM worked on it. We gotta put it in this last episode of the ILM documentary.
Well, that's like,
it's just like
at the movies today.
But again, like the section that was in the show was interesting. It was just such a weird tone whip. And I was like, like advertise this after. I would probably go, like, I want to go watch this movie now. It seems cool. But yeah.
All right, I'm just testing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it a diversity poll. It was just like an ad for their thing that just came out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's 2 years later. Anyways.
Sub-assemblies.
Oh yeah. It never feels like it worked.
Cool. Okay. All right. So let's go over to this editor. Let's open the rocket plane. Let's open the gullet. This is probably going to need to be, I think our rocket's a bit too long, so we can adjust that as needed. Oh, that's fucking gorgeous.
Just take off with it open.
I think I can just do, well, honestly.
Yeah, just delete the second rocket.
No, I think I have to do this. Hey, get out of here. I think I have to expand it first because I can't be sure that I'm deleting all of the second rocket.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna pull that off. Do that. Do that. Okay, let's test the rocket real quick.
Ooh.
Oh. It counts. It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm not even gonna look at that.
I didn't even see anything, officer.
I forgot. I gotta do more. These need to be toggled too. What?
Just because we're still here building. I watched The Fugitive last night.
Oh, the movie?
Award-winning The Fugitive.
Never seen it.
Movie.
Let's think about watching it.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen it.
Man, that's a movie I would love to watch with you because I would love to see you experience The Fugitive.
It looks, I mean, it looks great, honestly.
Tommy Lee Jones is so good.
What didn't he win and ask her for it? He won an asker.
He went and asked her. He said, "Can I please have one of these?" And I said, "You asked?"
Excuse me, can I? Anybody using these?
It's weird. It says Marlon Brando on this. Was this returned? It's very good movie. Thank you. Very topical too. Yeah, that'll take off. Why'd you put more wings on it?
Honestly, let's try it like this.
Anyways, I was thinking of watching U.S. Marshals, which is the sequel.
Let's try it.
But I also never knew The Fugitive was a TV show.
That's how I know about The Fugitive, because I remember when the Fugitive TV show started. That was in like the 2000s, right? When they brought it back as a TV show?
No, it was a TV show first, then it was a movie.
So then I don't know.
Then I think it was a TV show again. Unless you're thinking of The Pretender. You have launched the rocket.
Total success. So what do I need to do? I need to do this down here, this up here.
When you launch the rocket, you have to switch to it really quickly, right?
I think I can do that with the bracket keys. Or I could switch to the control here first before I launch it. Just gonna have to see how it goes, you know?
Oh yeah, true. No doubt.
I just don't know if this is gonna get enough speed, but we can switch to a quad back here. Yeah, suck that, little potato.
Our first enemy.
Excuse me, where are you going?
Should have just timed him out.
Yeah, we may have to go to quad rockets.
The wheel friction. No, that was the other thing. I always think about that. You should put boosters on the plane to really take it off.
I think that's cheating.
I know, it's a joke. Just because that's what we kept doing. That last. Well, the boosters weren't a plane.
Okay, come on. Oh. Let's go to 4. We could have.
The rocket was okay.
Yeah. We could have gone. We could have taken off like that, but it was just too much of a hassle. What do I want?
What do I want? I thought you wanted the quad.
Quads.
Oh. You. Do we have enough air intake for that?
Probably not. Good call. Oh, now we have too much
What I'm here
forward thrust. It's weird. Excuse me.
Hi. Wondering if I could get some more air thrust, air friction, air intake.
Oh,
Wait,
that's almost perfect. I'm trying. You want the center of lift to be behind the center of mass, slightly behind it.
I remember that from
Kerbal.
the plane.
Hey, you know what I've been watching lately? I've been thinking about how to bring it up, but honestly, let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
No.
Ugh.
Not more Game of Thrones, was it?
No, we
That
finished Game of Thrones.
The ass is saggy.
I've been watching Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, nice.
I think it's my first.
Back up.
I think it's my first rewatch since like 2010 or something. So, hey, where are you going? It's great.
How
I
far
forgot
are you?
how great. I'm almost done with season 1, so it's like mini series plus another 8 episodes.
Yeah, I need to check. I think I made it to the end of season 2 when I stopped watching it, and I think I only stopped watching it because Karen and I probably started watching something.
It's. I can't really binge that show because each episode is just so good.
It's a good show.
Okay, we're doing better.
It's very tactile.
Yes. It was in that era. If you remember when it came out, it got a lot of. Some people hated it because it was too much shaky cam. Yeah. And too much film grain. We don't quite have enough lift, but I think we also don't have enough thrust. So I'm just gonna slap some. We have more than enough fuel. Oh, so let me get rid of some fuel. There we go. I got rid of half of our fuel load. Wait, don't these have? Oh yeah, these got too much fuel in them. Cool. All right. Yeah. So I'm enjoying it.
Nice.
It's time for a rewatch.
I need to get a show to watch. We finished Andor, which was excellent.
I watched the first half of the first episode of Andor. And then something came up and I couldn't finish watching it. And then like 4 days later, I watched the second half. And then I just never went back to it. I don't think it's anything bad about the show. It just did not. That first episode, I got to be honest with you, there's like nothing going on in that first episode. And it was not enough to hook me. I'll go back at some point, but I was just like.
I think Brad from Nextlander said you should watch the first 2 episodes together. But yeah, it was excellent. It took us a while, but I can really. It made me. I want to go watch Rogue One again.
I did watch it. Rogue One's good. It's just, it's a bit long in the tooth.
Yeah. But yeah, Andor just was like 3 different movies in one. There were like interesting set pieces that were like an episode or 2.
I could see that.
Yeah, I could see you really liking it.
Maybe it's time to finally watch Sopranos. Sopranos lives up to the hype. Or The Wire. You ever seen The Wire?
No, Wire's on my list. I don't want to watch Sopranos.
Wire's great.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm getting enough lift, so I think I just need to. Yeah, let's just do this.
I should go finish. I should watch more Star Trek, original Star Trek.
I've been thinking about doing that.
It's good.
I think that's it. Because I think we have speed, we just don't have lift.
I agree.
Oh, before anything happens, I should test this, though. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to open those back ones, but it's too late now.
A lot of wings.
Oh no, I'm running out of fuel rapidly. Actually, not really. It just shows as half empty because half my wings are empty, that's all.
Yeah, did it? I don't think it started full, did it?
There we go. Oh, jeez. I accidentally throttled down when I hit control left, too. Come up.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It's the landing gear's not tall enough, so I can't pitch up immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good, because look at our surface speed. So I want to get to a nice, decent altitude. So my speed's fine. So I can pitch up. Come on.
You know what? We should save for next time. Next Kerbal Subpixel Aerospace is the heaviest plane we can take off flying from in the Arctic, where it's flat for a while.
Yeah.
To like really get up to speed.
It's a good idea. This is fine. We're doing great. Plenty of fuel.
Yeah, I feel like it hasn't even moved.
It's just a matter of like babysitting it so we can. So my concern is when we open this ramp up here, it'll rip off. But I think as long as we leave the speed low, I can pretty much just pitch it to 45 and take off. It's just a little boring while we... I'm gonna do this. Oh no, it did not like that. Did not like that. We're not gonna time warp.
Yeah, let's not do the time warp again.
You know what, that movie? I don't like movies that are made to be cult classics. You know what I mean? And that's what that movie felt like.
Yep.
It's also a drama kid movie, and I fucking hate drama kids.
What's the name of the movie again?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Ah, that movie.
I expected...
I've never seen it.
I expected to watch it and it would be like, oh, this is a cool movie. I see why people like turned it into a cult movie. But then you watch it and it's just like, oh, it's just like they're pandering to the audience the entire time, etc. And you're like, okay, that's a little lame.
Yeah, it seems like a movie that should just be a stage show.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. All right, we're doing fine. We're still gaining altitude.
You know what? Back to the Future's coming to Broadway.
Fuck off.
I know.
Did I tell you that when we were in London, we were like, well, let's go see some shows because like London is as well known, West End Theater is almost as well known as Broadway, etc. And just 99% of them were like, were thankfully that's not on stream. Sorry, my
I didn't read it. I'm looking away and being polite.
my family group chat is just like popping off for some reason. Nothing good. Just
I realize to you it probably looks like I'm looking right at it.
It's just like, anyways, and it's popping on the screen for Will and I, but not for y'all. You ain't missing much. Yeah, and we were like, let's go see, and then we were looking at the plays, and it was literally like Matilda the musical, like Jersey Boys the musical. Back to the Future the musical coming soon, and then it was like this weird British show, The Musical. It was just like, I mean, there were a couple good ones we could pick from, but it was still just like, fuck off.
Yeah,
I need to read that book about the Spider-Man musical that like went terribly, and somebody wrote a book on it about like why was it an absolute failure? I think so. One of the stuntmen died. I don't know why I'm laughing, but.
Yeah, you're awful.
Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Can you question? Well, it doesn't matter. It's the last episode. I'm gonna say if you put our cameras on the other side of the screen, then it looks like I'm looking at you better.
We'll move your camera because you're like just off my tripod.
No, I meant the window on the computer.
I know, but what I'm saying is that my camera's here and the window's here. So if I move the window, then I'm going to be looking at the wrong side.
You're looking at it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, we're going a lot faster now. We're climbing. I'm gonna pitch up a little bit. You done any of like the missions in Kerbal? Like the community missions and stuff?
No, I'm not good enough at all.
So I did one where you took off in a big plane, and then like 30 seconds in, you lost all control. And so the only way to control it was to like right-click the engines and like manually throttle them up and down to try and get it to like spin or pitch up or what. And I almost landed it, but it was a pretty cool scenario. Okay, we're still gaining.
How high do you want to get before we launch?
Honestly, 10,000. I'm not making it a requirement that we get to orbit, because that would be crazy, but I do want to at least try to get to orbit, so the higher the better.
As the air gets thinner, we go faster, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. And 10,000 is a nice starting point as well, so that's my point. See, we're doing fine. You think I should just launch now?
Part of me says yes. Part of me says no. Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, here we go. Shut up! All right, here we go. You ready? Success. So what do we think went wrong?
I wonder if we throttled the plane down first.
Well, I think there's not enough thrust for it to just shoot out of the plane in time. So it all of a sudden becomes a loose object inside the plane. And then they're gonna hit
so
each
maybe we
other.
gotta burp it out the butt then.
What if I just put a bunch of...
Pitch the plane up, drop it out, and then...
Yeah, let's try that. Let's just launch it. Let's see what we got. Daddles first. Daddles first. Look, this is a great series. I think I'm done.
Oh, buddy.
I'm ready for the next series that I'm on. I don't want to talk about it yet. I don't want to think about it, but it's got to happen. I'm not even using these videos.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
I gotta work on that a little bit. I spent like 2 hours on Friday. I had a great idea for a trailer and I started making it and everything, and then I was like, this is not the right trailer. I was like downloading pictures of Elian Gonzalez. I was downloading the "I did not have sexual relations with that woman" speech from Bill Clinton.
Christ.
And I was like, this is genuinely a great trailer. This is not the video for it. We're gonna be okay.
You're gonna guest on my terrible show anyways, so there'll be times to not
A little
hate
bit.
yourself. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a taste.
I mean, genuinely, I just want to try it real quick before we get too far. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I think the concept is flawed. I think here's my secondary plan. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I think it's in here. We tilt it up so it's pointed out, and then we fire it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so let me put that
But
there.
that's adding another row. What if you just take one of the engines on the rocket off? Or one of the fuel tanks?
What do you mean? And not change anything else?
Well, so you don't have to make the plane bigger.
No. I want to make the plane bigger. Custom category.
Never gonna take off.
Hey, come on. Where'd you go? Okay, so it's going to be here, but then it's going to...
Yeah, you gotta put a tilty.
Robotics. Hey, come on. Shit. He's being a real asshole. Come on. It should, like... There we go. Okay.
Are you left clicking?
Hey, I don't know how I got there, but I got there. All right. So it needs to be there, and this angle, and it needs to be... Let's call it
45.
45. I want to start at 20.
I think curved is better.
No. No! No!
Get back in the plane.
We lost our attachment point. Because the attachment point is in the
attach-
center of this and the center of this.
So why don't you just put it inside the cargo bay? There's an attachment point in there.
I've got a better plan. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do that.
Excuse me? Just delete everything? Why did you do that?
I had an idea. Cocklord.
You're
Cocklord.
about to, if you're
No, I'm gonna. I think this doesn't take the attachment point, right? But this does. So I have to put this on first. I have to put the hinge on the rocket first, then remove both of them, then put this on, then put them in there. Does that make sense? Right? And then this 20.
Isn't this what you just did?
No, because see, I'm going to do this. And then this. And now I should have an attachment point here. Shit. See, now I still have the attachment point. Come on. This fucking game sometimes, you know?
I think you just, yeah.
You have to do the angle thing where you're like, oh, I want you to snap on.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a little like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Quick little.
Well, I think the problem is I need to close the hinge. At least I hope that's the problem. See, now I've still got that attachment point there.
Oh, I see.
Hey, fucko.
Just left click? Yeah, there you go.
No, you genuinely know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's like you have to
Yes,
look at
that's
it at a
exactly
weird
right.
angle to get it to snap.
Yes, 1,000%. I'm just being a dick.
Like that's the shit I need them to fix in KSP2. Not even in
Which
KSP2, just
that-
KSP1.
The blueprint mode at least helps with that.
Okay, here's my backup plan. You ready for my backup plan? Fuck.
Is it the attach? Is it the attachment points in the middle of the cargo bay?
Hey, fucko.
What?
No. We're gonna drop the rocket. Oh wait, that's not right.
Why can't we try?
I think I can go to a shorter one here. Right? Aren't there shorter ones?
I was just gonna say get rid of one of the fuel tanks. No.
There we go. What I'm proposing... Oh, I need another short
Is you
one.
flip the plane upside down?
Flip the plane upside down, drop the rocket, then fire the engine. Totally
Yeah.
counts.
I think you. Can you try putting the angle thing on the central thing?
No, it wouldn't let me.
No, in the middle of the cargo bay.
Oh, but then it would have to be like back here. I'll try it real
But
quick.
I was also thinking you could just do the disconnectors that shoot the rocket disconnectors.
I'll try it for your sake. So you're saying I put it like here. But actually
Yeah.
I do this. I'll put it here.
Yeah.
Unless that just took it.
And then maybe the exploding things is the only other thing I could think of.
Fuck, Will, why you have me doing this shit again?
So if it doesn't work, it's fine. You can just go to your plan. Yeah, it's probably not gonna.
I don't think it's gonna work. It's there, that goes there, that goes there. Come here. Yeah, so I think we just roll and drop it and then
Yeah, I
fire
like
it.
it.
Close it. Close it. I need to make sure all of these are in this action group because I added some. Toggle bay doors. Toggle bay doors. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, cool. It is gonna be heavier though. I was gonna put some engines on the outboard. Engines on the outboard. Get it?
What's that, boy? There's engines on the outboard?
Where?
Engines?
There they are. These guys.
Like motors?
Probably should have just put these guys on from this. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Put them up under here. Why are they?
Those are perfect.
Fuck you. I'm gonna
No,
put
that's
them,
exactly how they're supposed to be.
put them over here.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Perfect.
perfect.
We've made this plane look more like a penis than any rocket ever has. Do you think they make a silicone Saturn V?
No.
You
Oh,
don't?
wait. These are all on the wrong one. They should make a sequel to this game and like fix all these fucking problems. Actually, I think I'm going to separate it first and then fire the rocket. Okay, cool. All right. I wonder if I have enough intakes. Okay, here we go. You mean like a dildo? Is that your question?
Yeah, it was.
Yo, we got a lot more speed. For sure. How are these guys doing? Status nominal. Definitely have more speed. Good on liquid fuel. I think we're good. Oh jeez, do we not have enough lift? Hey, where are you going? It's a little squirrely, but jeez, look at that speed though.
Damn. We're gonna get high. Just fly straight to the moon.
Where do you think I'm going?
We should make a space game that works how people think it should.
Isn't that what Kerbal is? That's what Outer Wilds kind of is.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, no. I mean, fine grain, no. But it's like, just fly to the moon as if you're just flying in, like, Minecraft.
That's kind of how Outer Wilds works. It's not doing orbital mechanics, really. I mean, they are orbiting, but you can just go towards it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you're still subject to a lot of stuff in that game.
That's what the Breath of the Wild sequel should be. It's interplanetary.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. You want Breath of the Wild style, like, this is how we think it should work physics.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez, I'm already at 45 hundo. Gotta level off a bit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Honestly, I may go all the way until my engines conk out.
That's smart.
With this much thrust. I
I'd
should
say
honestly
that.
get us to what, like 20, 30,000 meters, something like that. This is beautiful. Honestly, genuinely, cool looking plane. Love it.
Love it. Looks like that sky
This-
plane, like the X-27, looked like its big brother.
Hey, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah,
I believe
almost to the moon.
I believe I can touch the sky. I believe it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I believe Ian's are really big.
Sorry about that, folks. Just had to deal with something real quick. We're doing really good.
We are doing really good. And I do think you're a big bore.
Don't make me go to tech break again.
You know, Ian, if I was a different person, I'd enjoy those spankings.
For now, I only tolerate them.
Yeah, I simply love them.
You know, the D&D movie makes me want to play D&D, but I don't want to go through any of the effort of actually playing D&D. I don't want to DM it. I don't want to make a character. I don't want to show up and actually play it. I just want to play D&D.
Want to play D&D. Yeah, I feel that way too. You know, I've had the big urge in my life now to have a game night again.
Yeah, I miss game. I was thinking about it the other day. Maggie got me Dune for Christmas a couple years ago. I still haven't played it because it's not a good 2-player game, right. And I ain't got people nearby anymore. So,
but I mostly meant like multiplayer games, like play something.
Oh yeah. I do like that idea. Yeah.
I feel like half the time I'm like, oh, this is fun. It'd be fun multiplayer. Do I want to see if Ian wants to play? Nah, he probably doesn't want to. Do I want to see if Zach wants to play? He's probably busy. Like,
yeah.
You know, that's what we should cultivate on Discord, playing multiplayer games.
Maybe it's time to... Yeah, we could. I have been itching for Minecraft creative. My ideal Minecraft creative server is that it's just on 24/7 year after year, and we're just slowly adding to it whenever somebody feels like it.
Yeah, like we can do Minecraft, or like when I want to try that Barotrauma again, or like there's a new Deep Rock thing, whatever. Destiny.
I don't think we're gaining altitude anymore. I think our thrust is capped, basically, because look at our altitude. I'm gonna pitch up.
Yeah.
I think higher altitudes we don't have enough thrust to actually maintain. So I think I'm gonna do this. Ready?
Yeah.
Killing it. We're gonna roll. That's a quick roll.
Open the gullet.
That's a quick roll. And then we're going to level. Oh, jeez. We're gonna open everything. Drop it.
Oh, those. Oh, did it hit the engines inside?
We'll have to see.
I think it did.
The engines or the landing gear?
No, I think the engines, because they both fell off too. They must have been in the rocket.
I'm gonna try and nosedive this into the
Vab. You think you can land it?
Yeah. Put the gear down.
We should turn the engines back on.
Well, honestly, I just want to crater it as soon as possible so that we can look at the thing will tell us what hit what. The after action.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's smart.
Can we just... You know what? Honestly, I am going to turn the engines back on. I'm going to crater it. Just give me control, you coward. There we go. Slowly.
Imagine seeing a plane do this in real life.
Be cool. Pitch over. Pitch over. Pitch over. Pitch over.
Pull up. Pull up.
Terrain. Terrain.
Warning. Warning.
I'm gonna name my kid Terrain.
You are going to crash. Emergency.
Our landing gear down? We should be fine.
Hello.
We are slowing down. Ass first, plane up. That's the way I like to crash. Okay, here it is.
Fuck.
Oh, you're right. The fuel tank collided with the turbofan. And the RCS into the turbofan. Into the turbofan. That's the stack separator into the tailplane. I don't really care about that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we just need to move the engines out of the fuselage, which I think I can just do.
Can't believe we're going to end the season on a cliffhanger.
We got time.
I'm just kidding.
I think that's fine.
Well, look inside to check.
No, I don't want to.
You're the laziest man.
I thought that would open more of them. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
It's just a
definitely gonna work
smidge
this
here,
time.
but
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to work this time. What if you just separate the plane around the rocket?
I don't think that would work. Because you'd have to like unsheath it, like whoosh.
Yeah,
It only works in anime. I don't think you could do it quickly enough.
I've seen enough anime. It works.
Sorry, I want to take this guy off because I don't need it to open anymore. All right, there we go. Let's save it. I'm just gonna get up and flip it and drop it and see how it goes, and then we'll do the altitude one again. And honestly, I think we could probably. We had plenty of fuel, so I think I could drop some fuel to get it even more thrust to weight ratio efficient. It's a gorgeous plane, though. I think I want to thrust. I think I want to gimbal limit these guys. So we're going to do test flight here. The test drop. If the test drop works, then I'm going to gimbal limit, and I'm going to reduce some of the fuel in the wings.
I feel like we're going slower.
Could be. They show nominal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
How did we lose one side? Where's the rocket?
Where's the rocket? I think it's because
Where's the beef?
I think I gotta bring them up here. I think they were getting occluded. It's in there.
Just one of them. Just one engine probably up front.
Oh yeah. Put two.
I like when you do that. It's very funny.
Oh, I can get rid of some fuel. That's right.
Oh, tea is very hot.
Why's this guy got oxidizer in it? You absolute idiot. You fucking moron. Actually, I don't think I want fuel back here. Actually, I think I do.
Dumpy?
A little bit closer there. And I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to put a little belly down here. It's got gills. I think that's good, right? Oh, no. You're supposed to remind me. Gimbal limit.
Ian, don't forget the gimbal limit.
50.
50.
We're good.
Don't forget to save it.
We're genuinely close.
Don't
We
forget, before we
just-
take off, make sure the rocket's in there. Oh, you probably couldn't see me because you took your glasses off, but I said,
That's
don't forget
okay.
to check for the rocket. Okay. It's
God!
Hey.
Literally. I'm just gonna. I guess I'm sorry. I was clicking the wrong thing. I was clicking turn off notifications for Messenger. I should have clicked the turn off all notifications for Messenger.
I don't know why. Why do you use Messenger? Man,
It's Facebook Messenger, man. That's just the easiest. Everybody's already on there.
Every single
What are you on WhatsApp?
person who has messaged. Yeah.
What are you, a
WhatsApp.
terrorist?
Yep. Every single person who has messaged me about buying something that I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace has been a scammer.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, you do live in Jersey, so.
Yeah.
I
The
do
reason
feel
I
like
know
we're
this
going
is
slower.
because they all ask a total stranger if they can pay up front.
Wait,
like-
that's not scam behavior. That's I want to reserve it.
No, like, hey, I'm gonna come pick it up tomorrow. Can I pay you right now? And I'm like, no, just pay me tomorrow. Never contact me again. It's because they want to do
okay. That's not. I think the problem they have is there's a lot of people on Facebook Messenger that will say, yeah, sure, you can have it, and then you show up and they go, I just sold it to somebody. So that is acceptable behavior to pay up front to like be like, I'm gonna pay you and you're gonna hold it for me.
Yes.
So it's not.
But it's also
inherently sketchy behavior. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. It's also the return fraud. They're trying to get you. They're trying to do the money return fraud thing.
Oh, because they're using Venmo or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, because they overpay you and then you return it back and then they cancel the payment, so they get money.
Oh, that's weird. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Ooh.
I put 2 more engines on it.
Yeah, that's true, Karen. If they were paying through Facebook Marketplace, that would be different.
Yeah, but I've had people do that through Venmo because they're just like they're paranoid about somebody selling it before they get there, which has happened to me before. Where you're like, great, I'll pick it up tomorrow, and then you like get their address and you're like, I'm on the way, and they're like, I sold it yesterday, and you're like, fuck you, man.
I should say none of the people
But it's
who
a gray
contacted
area.
me,
It's a gray area.
have asked about the item or spoken in proper sentences.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So it's just like,
well, but you are in Jersey, so.
yeah, that's true. True.
Come on. I want to try that launch again.
Yeah, Houston, can we try that launch again? We were talking. I don't think we hit our marks.
No, I think I just pitched up a bit too much. I think if I just focus on speed and then... I really wish they had like super tall landing gear. That's what this needs. Although genuinely, if they just fix the landing gear problem where unless you put it on something absolutely straight, it's going to be wonky and screw your plane, then I could just put it lower on the fuselage, etc. But I don't do that because I know it's
maybe
going to
that's a
screw
hint
it.
that our plane's not straight.
No. Oh. How dare you?
I built to be straight.
There's nothing wrong with LGBT planes.
This is a bad joke, Root. But no plane of Ian's. It's.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Oh,
Louise.
sorry, I had to get there. See, I can say the punchline because Halucha knows I'm not a raging homophobe.
I can't because Illusion knows that I am.
Oh. This plane looks awesome, guys. Centaplane. Thanks, Karen.
We have just been extending it. We just like take it apart, put another section in the middle. It's great.
And then the butt tells us if it's happy or not.
If it wiggles, it giggles.
Oh man, new TV.
Oh, hey, real quick. I forgot to tell you. You were asking what's good video, etc. to test out the TV. LG, you know those like demo videos LG puts on the TV at Costco? Those are on YouTube, and they're fantastic.
Oh.
Oh my.
I've been putting on Disney Plus content.
Oh yeah, because their Dolby Atmos is great.
Man,
How did I recover
Pixar
that?
movies.
Did you see that? Oh, maybe I didn't
Whoa.
recover it. I recovered
Dang.
that.
Wow. Let's go up. Damn.
These guys like intake starved or something. Anyways, you said Pixar movies in Dolby Atmos?
So, well, Pixar movies just look fantastic, even
Yes.
though some of the textures in some of the movies
especially
are so
older
low
movies.
res.
Yeah.
Because they're old. It's so funny.
Well, so the crazy thing is, I did this when Avatar came out, when Dune came out, when Top Gun Maverick came out. I was like, I want to see this in the best way possible in theaters.
Yeah.
And it comes down to there's like 45 IMAX theaters in the world that do 4K and close to 4K IMAX format, true IMAX format, and close to home HDR. There's like only 45 of them in the entire world. And it turns out most theaters are still at like a 2K resolution. Like even the XD format and the Dolby Vision format, etc., is barely 4K. And it's just like, it's crazy how much better TVs are than movie theaters.
Yeah. Yeah. The only kink I had, which Karen mentioned, was Andor. It was the first thing I put on that had film grain, and the TV had like a bunch of things to get rid of film grain.
Oh yeah.
Which like some of those you do want on to like reduce some of that stuff, but it was on too much, and it just was like wild.
Messing with it. Yeah, I can see that.
It was making the grain even bigger because it was just like trying to get rid of it. But I do see what they mean about like the B2 is slightly dimmer than the C2.
But again, you're fine in
like
your
I see
room.
that now, but it's because my old TVs, I would always crank up the brightness on everything. So I just have to like get my eyes adjusted to things not being as bright. But every time I open up an app, sometimes there'll be like things look washed out, so I have to spend a second to see what's wrong, fix it all, and then I go back. The annoying thing is the Xbox, like the one last thing, the Xbox menu and when you play a game are two different video settings, and it annoys me.
Because it doesn't kick into game mode when your Xbox launches.
Yeah, so it's just like kind of frustrating.
The one thing I meant to ask
looks
you,
good.
and this genuinely would be a deal breaker for me, is what is their smart TV interface? Is it Android? Is it LG? Is it Roku?
It's the LG whatever thing, and it's so much faster than Roku. It's like
Really? Your Roku was slow?
miles better. Our Roku TV was so slow. And the other nice thing, the TV, I haven't figured it out, but does multi-view where you can have two things on at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
But it sometimes doesn't let you do it with game consoles, so it's just like, what's the point? I'm not going to watch two videos at the same time.
But it would be cool with two game consoles because you got your multi-gamer household.
Yeah. But it looks great. I'm loving it. But again, it's like, it's made me fiddle even more all the time, and I can't tell if it's driving me crazy or not.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Doing great.
Looking great.
We haven't quite reached our terminal altitude yet. We're getting there,
Gotcha.
but we're still climbing, so. Is that? Oh, it's 11 point. I thought it was saying 11 comma and then 4 digits after it. But it's 11 point. Okay.
Yeah, because we're at our Apple app, or it's like right in front of us.
Yeah, I think we were pretty much at it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to. I think I have to throttle down. Pointed at prograde. Roll the plane.
Roll. Oh, Karen sent a screenshot of us on the TV. We look great.
And I'm going to drop.
Please work, please work, please work, please work.
Jump and pitch up first.
Yeah. So we don't want it to crash into itself.
Drop.
Activate engine.
I don't know why it wasn't activating.
Where'd
I'm
the
gonna go
plane
radio
go?
out. Radio out. Oh,
Where's the
plane's down
plane?
there. Plane's okay. Plane's okay. Plane's okay. Plane's okay.
Unfortunately, we're gonna
Plane's
have to
okay.
cut away right before it lands.
Yeah. That's a successful rocket, folks.
God bless America.
No place else. We will not be getting to orbit, unfortunately, but
You don't
that
think?
is... No. We're all sorts of wonky right now.
No, I think we got this. Hit the boosters.
These are the boosters.
Yeah, hit them.
Actually, we
can
have
refuel.
3,700. We actually may be able to make it. Put it on stability at 45. We do technically have enough delta V to make it to orbit. It's just a matter of, are we going to get there proper? That was incredible.
If Jesus can rise from the grave, we can rise out of the atmosphere of Kerbal. You're the worst.
I'm sorry, I'm just so focused on it because I think we're going to make orbit. We still have 2,400 delta V left. I was not expecting to make orbit. Oh, there's KSC back there.
Yeah. What do you mean you weren't expecting? We build perfect machines, Ian.
Okay, let's not jerk ourselves off too much, okay? Oof. Beautiful, perfect orbit. What's that? Oh, there's the little timer. Add maneuver. Oh, and
Oh, look, you have the maneuver thing now. I'm so happy. You told me that last week.
just a smidge. There we go. So I'll put me on the maneuver.
See, in the right, underneath the book, the maneuver node icon. That's the maneuver tool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was in the DLC that I guess I just never purchased it.
I never realized that either.
Okay, burn time 27 seconds. So I'll start at 14. I'm so close, yo. So close. Daddy's so close. So close.
Stop, please.
Daddy's close.
Uh-oh, it's inverting.
Beautiful. I can't believe it made it to orbit. I don't know if you were paying attention, but when it dropped from the plane, it was like straight up and just kind of like floating.
I couldn't believe you
was
just
not
set
happy.
it to retrograde or whatever and then went to the plane. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, you should give it a little more juice.
Let me put it on
You want
procreate
that number
first.
above 70.
I know. I just want to go to procreate first. I think that's
did you
it.
left click?
I did. It doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Folks,
We're kings.
what
Take
an
that,
incredible
potato.
day. What an incredible day. That's right. He said it was impossible. I can't believe it, Will. I cannot believe that we have had such a crazy season with 6 insane challenges and we completed 5 of them. I'm genuinely surprised. What are your thoughts?
I thought the land speed one would be the easiest. That being said, we didn't do our research to see what the actual land speed was realistic.
Yeah.
So I still think that's a win because we built a crazy thing with frictionless tires. But I will say can you switch us to the asteroid? Are we still there?
No, this is a different save, I believe.
Oh, damn.
I had to change
Okay.
save, but yeah. The asteroid.
That was incredible.
That felt impossible. That was okay. All of them at some point in the episode felt impossible. But that was the one that felt impossible the longest until we actually did it. And we almost missed, too. We almost missed the asteroid. Incredible series. That's a wrap on Subpixel Aerospace Season 2. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be back at some point, but we have some new streams coming. I'll tease 2 of them. Folks, longtime fans of Subpixel, we know you're out there. Scanlines is coming back. I am so excited. We're bringing back Scanlines next Saturday, roughly. Next week it will be
roughly.
back.
Next
we
weekend.
have another stream series that is coming back. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but get excited. Folks, we've been Subpixel. You can find us at Subpixel Team on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Mixer. You can find me on Twitter at Think Gibson. You can find Will on Twitter at Hunt270. Will, closing thoughts for Subpixel Aerospace Season 2.
I just hope we get the funding for Season 3.
Yeah, I mean, 5 out of 6 ain't
Pay
bad.
taxes.
I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been another incredible year. Maybe next time we'll be able to play Kerbal Space Program 2. Who knows?
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye.